Well, this is broke down bushcrafter, aka Walter, Wisconsin Walter, whatever. Out today shed hunting. I've got quite a bit of ground in and a lot of territory to go so far with my Weatherwool anorak. You know, I just gave up worrying about burrs and things like that. I got quite a bit of work to do on it. Seems to be holding up fine. I'm able to vent. Today though, I went with a LL Bean merino wool heavy sweater underneath for insulation. And I got to tell you, now I'm over hot. It's not really a big deal, but I'm kind of looking at some new spots to hunt as well. This whole ridge. This is on public hunting ground, so I've not ever been out this way. We have some water out there. This field looks like it's just, I don't know, natural prairie. And then back up in here where I'm catching all of the little niceties on my anorak is just different native plants in the field. Haven't seen any buck activity yet. Haven't seen any sheds. I busted a deer or two. Couldn't see him because it's so thick. So if I find anything, I'll get back to you. Alright fellas. Broke down bushcrafter back. This is really my first time hard hunting sheds. And I'm wondering if any of you watch this to do this a lot. Are these kind of bed areas what you're looking for? And there's quite a bit of some lay down areas here that they've used. It's in the middle of the field. You know, you got all the oak going that way and all the oak going that way. Below this big oak right here, there is a trail. It's hard to tell if it's a person trail, a game trail, but it's a fairly wide trail. I've only seen 2 rubs. Ground's too hard to see any scrapes. But if you look in here, this all looks like this is all fairly trampled down to me. And I'm wondering, is this where I should be looking? Okay, if you have any ideas, get back to me. This little guy didn't make it. Such is life. So I'm back to my vehicle. This is kind of a wrap up. I don't use a tripod, so I'm doing my best to get this selfie stick to stay up so that we can talk. Obviously I didn't find anything. I did get outside today, did some good walking. It was 2 degrees. I guess I didn't mention that earlier. Fairly good breeze. I'm comfortable. I had shown you earlier that I had all of these little Velcro like pieces on my coat. There's a few on here still, but just in wiping it, the majority of it is coming off with my gloves. I'm sure I'm going to have to go through and do some picking, but really happy about that. And if you saw I showed some areas that I was hunting for sheds, and if you guys have any suggestions, comments, any ways of doing this better, I would really appreciate it. Leave me a comment. Let me know if we continue to hunt this spot. and go from there. Thanks, man.